get off of your chair. Awesome this year, I promise it's here. So watch, rate, comment, and share. And click the sub, listen up. I'm telling you all of this because it's just begun. Hit me with some videos from Siggy Guns.
Adblock. I'm seeing nothing but crying all over my timeline, all over my sub boxes about Adblock. I don't use Adblock. You can give a rat's ass if you use Adblock. You can Adblock the shit out of this video. If I'm making, $5 for every 10,000 videos I make, I'm sorry that, I don't give a rat's ass if it's down to $4.75 now because you used Adblock. This whole notion that it's a livelihood or you're stealing people's content by using Adblock is ridiculous, considering in the real world outside of YouTube, people do little shit like this all the time and they don't consider that stealing. When you record a show on your DVR, which a lot of motherfuckers have a DVR now, I'm willing to bet it's at least 70% now of the TV watching population has some kind of recorder, whether it's TiVo, the DirecTV, DVR or PVR, whatever they use. Some of them even watch their TV over the internet and fucking record their shows. Whatever you use to watch your TV shows, I'm pretty sure there is a feature called the fast forward and you're skipping through commercials already. So the notion that because I use a DVR or a PVR or a fucking TiVo that I'm stealing their show, skipping their commercials, is full of shit. I'll tell you that right now. There's no fucking way that that's stealing, because they even after their fight realize they can't do anything about it. Now of course the advertisers are gonna be pissed off because they're the ones that care if you watch that shit. But the notion that some fucking radio host or some TV personality like Jay Leno gives a rat's ass is not true at all. Why? Because they're getting paid regardless if you see that ad or not. Jay Leno, fucking David Letterman, I think they're making like 30 or 50 million a year. They can care less if they say something like, stupid pet tricks brought to you by fucking Motorola or wherever the fuck. They don't give a rat's ass if you care about that. Sure, they're getting money for putting it out there. They're getting sponsored, but they're not gonna give a rat's ass if you fucking if you got that in your brain or if you skipped it, because they're gonna get paid regardless. YouTubers were completely different. We're doing something that we didn't have to get into for money, and we're getting paid for it because of the fact that we advertise or show an ad here or there or whatever. But that doesn't mean that because somebody uses an ad block that I gotta get all huffy puffy about it, because whatever I get is what I get. It was something that I didn't have to work for. That's the biggest difference in everything. Yes, you put in time. I understand there's people that put in time and probably sweat and tears. I've made videos myself where it's taken me a long fucking time to do it, and yes, it sucks that it only has so many views compared to what if somebody else did that video and they get 10,000 views or whatever, and they're making hundreds of dollars of something that I only make $2 off of. Those things suck, but the thing is that bottom line is I didn't pay to get into YouTube. I didn't have to work my way up to get into YouTube. I didn't have to become any of this shit. We're getting paid for something that we enjoyed doing. It started off as a hobby. YouTube was free a long time ago. Everybody made their shit. Nobody got paid for it. Now all of a sudden this idea, and I've noticed this shit been happening a lot lately. The idea of getting paid for something, all of a sudden everybody's entitled to money or something. Like now, if you get paid, you're entitled to have the most you could get, and screw anybody that uses something else. Or you're entitled, like these McDonald's workers now, you're entitled because you have a family to get $15 an hour just because it's a struggle. Get the fuck out of here. That job wasn't McDonald's. Don't give a rat's ass about your problems. You're getting paid to go fucking make a double cheeseburger. That's it. You're not getting paid to go support Timmy at the house to buy a fucking Jordans or to get the latest fucking gadgets and iPod and shit like that. They're not responsible for that shit. You signed up for the shit job, minimum wage. YouTube is the same way. You signed up for the shit YouTube pay. Nothing. They didn't have to pay you. Other companies are partnering you. You be happy with what you get. That's it. Period. Adblock the shit of this. In fact, in this video, I'm going to make fun of it. I'm going to go ahead and put ads all over the video. That way you couldn't block anything. So, by the way, Control Freak, that's my boys. Use code Ziggy Guns. Ziggy, peace, I'm out.